one of the many pictures posted online by Pastor Bubba Copeland, who is also the mayor of Smith Station, dressed in ladies' clothing, and the article also includes pictures of him wearing women's underwear. Copeland reportedly posted the pictures on social media sites, Instagram and Reddit. AlabamaBaptist.org released the following statement, quote, "We have become aware of the alleged unbiblical behavior related to the pastor of the First Baptist Church of Phoenix City. We are praying for the leaders of the church family as they seek to determine the truth concerning these accusations," unquote. The pictures came to light when an article was posted by 1819.com.
Let's talk a little bit about this Bubba Copeland story we have all seen too much of over the last couple of years. If you haven't been following the story, here's a short recap for you. Bubba Copeland was the mayor of South Station, Alabama. He was also a Baptist preacher. He was also leading a double life online as an individual engaging in transgender fetish stuff. Now, there was also a little bit of other things going on in here about stuff he was posting online that involved members of his community, suggesting that people that weren't transgender were transgender, suggesting that people that hadn't transitioned were the before people, and people that hadn't transitioned are the after people. It was just weird stuff. It was more than just he liked to play dress up. There was other stuff going on here. But for some reason, our friends in the American media thought that the bad guys were the people that actually covered the story. 1819 News covered the story. And for some reason, the people that hand out the Pulitzer Prize decided to hand out a Pulitzer Prize to Esquire magazine, who cobbled together a story taking on the media outlet that covered the mayor's story. Why? It's news. There's no question about that. You're telling me that a Southern preacher who's also the mayor leading a double life online isn't newsworthy? Of course it's newsworthy. But because transgenderism is involved, they said, we're not going to cover this story. It's sort of like the Hunter Biden laptop. It's not that the story isn't true or newsworthy. It's just inconvenient for their narrative. And how dare you cover it? Now, Bubba Copeland killed himself. And he killed himself over this story. But there's more to the story than just he killed himself because he was a victim. No, he killed himself because what he was doing was, in fact, shameful. And the more of it that was going to be exposed, the more shameful it would be. Now, whether or not it should be shameful, look, you can have your own personal beliefs on this. I think it was pretty shameful. You may not believe it was shameful, but it was newsworthy. If we find out tomorrow that Tommy Tuberville is leading a double life and dressing as a woman behind the scenes, yeah, guess what? That's going to get covered from every major media outlet on the planet. And they'll probably win awards for that. See, in this particular instance, they don't give a damn about Bubba Copeland. All they care about is their narrative. And casting this individual and his transgender fetish or his transgenderism as problematic or bad can't be allowed, because they feel like if you say that, well, then you're saying that all transgenders are bad. And I don't think that was the point of the story. I think the point of the story was, here's a mayor doing some pretty weird stuff online, and his citizens should know about that. I mean, that's simple journalism. And now we're giving out Pulitzer Prizes and attaboys because you have journalists who are actively coming out against journalism. I don't think that's what that award is for, and I don't think that's good journalism.
Every year in Alabama, we miss out on between $65 and $90 million in tax revenue by not legalizing sports betting here in our state. Money that can be used to improve our roads and bridges, or elevate our school systems and support our first responders. Contact your legislator to ensure sports betting is legalized in Alabama. Learn more at betonalabama.com.